Welcome back, Kevin's Mobile Repair. Got a 2014 E350. You're going to be doing some front brake pads. So, the other side has the sensor, so this one over here is not going to have the sensor part, but the sensor is real easy. Going to be a 10mm 10mm Torx bit right here. Sensor come off, disconnect sensor, put a new one on. Piece of pie. But all the rest of the hydraulics are going to be the same on this. Alright. This little clipper here is fun going back on. Taking it off is not so much of a problem. Big screwdriver. Put it towards the back. Let this little clip right here come out of spot. And then it can slip out like that. Be careful, it will sling and it will go everywhere. Alright. Back here, 213s. Right here, triple square bolts. Do not take these out because it will separate the brake caliper itself and make a brake fluid leak everywhere. 213s back in the back. I'm going to loosen them up to begin with. And then we get a big screwdriver and partially compress the caliper back in. Just makes it easier taking the caliper itself off so we don't fight with it. Finish off with the 13s. Stick on bolts. Slides are off. Just be careful not to damage the brake line and stuff like that. So these are kind of glued on, so to speak, but the new one will fit right on there just easy. Push your caliper back in all the way. Again, the clips on this side, and it comes right out. So right here is where you're going to put the brake sensor. Wear sensor right here is going to wear, once this brake pad wears down to the point that's going to break the sensor, the light's going to come on the dash. That'll give you indication to let you know it's time to change your brakes. So this customer opted for Akebono. They are good. Put our goober on. Put a little bit on here, makes it easier for the clips to slide in, no problem. Alright, so you're going to want to put the caliper, or put these brake pads inside the caliper before we put it on here. Because if we try and hang it like this, caliper won't go past it and you won't be able to get it on. So, put a new one in right here. Sometimes clips get bent in storage and or transportation and they won't want to go on easy. There you go. So just with this big button right here, slide that button so that way it fits inside that groove like that, and then you can hang your caliper. Push the slide pen bolts in, and just like that. 13s don't line up, kind of do a little hammering action and push the bolt in until you feel it slide past the grooves, and then you can tighten everything up. Alright, here's kind of the fun part. Alright, this is where it's going to take a little bit of elbow grease, because there's not really an easy way to put these on. This thing will just slide over like this. This little clip piece right here is going to line up right inside that groove. Not really any kind of tool that I know of that's going to align this. It's just going to be brute force. So what I do is I grab both ends here, thumbs right here, and then basically just got to bend it. See what I mean? It's fun. The other side took me a little bit too to get on. Best thing to do also is to make sure that this is lined up in here so you don't have a whole lot of play. Ouch. This one's already hurting me. See this little clip piece right here. Gotta make sure it gets past that so we can get into this groove area right here. And the other fun part is getting it so it doesn't slip off. There we go. Ah, just like that. And once you get it, see what I mean? Fun, fun, fun. Just like that. That is the stupidest part of the whole job. And then put your little cover back on. And there you go. The other side's going to have the sensor. Now would be the time I do the sensor. Disconnect it, move it out of the way. It's just going to line up right inside this little peg hole right here. Pretty simple design. But questions, comments, feel free to let me know.